My name's Alex Wood. I'm the offensive coordinator, quarterback coach at the University of Buffalo. I'm originally from Massillon, Ohio. I went to Washington High School there, played 3 years of varsity football as a running back. I was married early in my life, about 17, 18 years old I was married. I was working at Republic Steel in northeastern Ohio, and decided that wasn't for me. And my high school coach became the head football coach at the University of Iowa, gave me an official visit there, and I went out and I watched them. And then when I seen those guys coaching and they were making money and compared it to what I was doing, I said, that's what I want to do, to make money and also to make a living, and I loved it. Well, yeah, I'm fortunate that I married a young lady that she's from my high school rival, Canton McKinley. So, but she's into football. She's always loved it. So it's been good. My kids have loved the experience of being a part of a football program somewhere, whether it be college or pro. So it's been good. My son, my second son, followed in my footsteps. He's been a college coach for 17 years. So it's had its impact that way. My daughter, she played sports in high school. She was a track runner, and ended up doing a little bit of track in college. And then my oldest son played running back. Matter of fact, at Bo Oliver's, same high school Bo Oliver went to. He was a tailback before Bo got there, way before Bo got there. He was a tailback at Southridge High School in Miami, Florida. I was a student assistant there at Iowa. I was finishing up my bachelor's. I got injured, so I didn't play my senior year. So I was coaching as a student assistant there at the University of Iowa. That's where I started. And then from there, I was fortunate enough right after graduation to get a job at Kent State University. I started my career as the wide receiver coach at Kent State University in 1979. Stayed there for 2 years. My second year, I took on additional duties. I was a quarterback coach and wide receiver coach there for a season, and then the coaching carousel started from there. Years later, obviously, I became the head football coach at James Madison University after a stint as the offensive coordinator at Wake Forest University for 2 years. And at JMU, we had some success. I was there for 4 years. First 2 years took my team to the playoffs. We were fortunate to win some games. We did have a 75% graduation ratio of the student athletes that were in that program, which I'm proud of. I was able to finish here with a winning record as a head football coach, which I'm proud of, and also made some. Had 7 players while I was there that we recruited end up having a chance to play NFL football from a 1AA program, which I thought was pretty good. I was hired by Coach Dennis Green to be the quarterbacks coach at the Minnesota Vikings, and I was excited about that. It's a part of football that I'd never experienced. I'd been a college coach, all my career, so I thought I'd take an opportunity, take a stab at that opportunity, and it worked out great. We went to the playoffs every year I was there, and played for the NFC Championship twice while I was there. Never made it to the Super Bowl, unfortunately, but got a chance to coach some great players. As a quarterback, I coached a Hall of Famer in Randall Cunningham, coached guys like Jeff George at quarterback, and then the guy that was my guy that I picked, Dante Culpepper, was my starter for 4 years there, and we had a nice run. The coaching carousel, it's an interesting ride, to say the least. I've been coaching, I think this is 33 or 34 years, and I was in the NFL for about 7 years. And I coached 1 year of high school football there at my alma mater, Massillon, Washington, and went 1 year with Mike Haywood to Miami of Ohio. After the stint at winning the MAC at Miami of Ohio, Jeff contacted me about this particular job, and we had a chance to meet at the national convention, and then from that point, we stayed in touch, and eventually hired me as the offensive coordinator here at Buffalo. We built this, from the ground up, literally. Jeff has built a great foundation with this program. As we all know, the first couple of years, the wins were not as numerous as he wanted them to be. But again, built a great foundation on what the expectations are. what the goal is, what the mission is, what the plan is, and then obviously our players have bought into that. You know, going from 2 wins to 3 wins to 4 wins to 8 wins, I think paints a picture of where we're headed with the UB program. There's a great family atmosphere. Obviously, it's something that you know we promote, you know, on a daily basis. You know that we are a football family. You know, I think that's congruent with a lot of programs, but it's special around here. Obviously, I think that we do a lot of things under Jeff's leadership and guidance, you know, in terms of trying to build that atmosphere, you know, create, team building exercises. As you know, we do a lot of those here, and we're all involved. And I think that's a key aspect of what we do to create that atmosphere from our coaches, our players, our fan base. It's continually getting larger and larger and more committed to UB football, win, lose, or draw. Our administration's support and enthusiasm, seeing our facilities grow and improve each and every year, and not only just each and every year, but also the plans, the future, for what's to happen here at UB.